is done. Kessel on his off wing, passes back. Jake Gardiner shoots and he missed the net. Puck comes to the front of the goal. Boychuk got knocked down. Gardiner shoots.
So the thing I remember most is that clip of the fans in Maple Leaf Square going crazy. Everyone that played in that series remembers that. Everyone was just so pumped. Just people walking on the streets, they said, man, that's so exciting. We got to keep doing that. And I think this group obviously wants to. We don't want to get back there.
Euphoria sky high in Leafs Nation, but it's a time to take a deep breath. I know the coaches advised all of us to do so.
We still have 41 games to play, but I think of late, that 8-0-2 run on the road, number one power play on the road in the National Hockey League, number one penalty killers on the road in the National Hockey League. Let's hope that they can apply it here at home, starting tonight against the Buffalo Sabres. A 4-game homestand gets kicked off. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Morgan Rielly and Jake Gardiner have really taken the next step. And I think we have patiently waited for that, and they have become the leaders on that defense corps, and both are having very, very good years.
From downtown Toronto, the City Lights coruscating brilliantly outside. And away we go. It is great to have you with us wherever you are looking in tonight.
Rielly got hurt and he's gone to the locker room.
Well, that would be, will be, unless he pops right back to the bench, but a big ice time hole. Puck steered down. Anderson is going to step out after it. He turns it over in front, scores! Kyle Pozo with an assist from Freddie Anderson. This is Giunta. Giunta dropped it back, scores! Evander Kane.
And out comes Kadri. Kadri on the left wing, going wide, still has the puck, sends it to the net. They score! Leo Komarov going to the net. A 2-2 tie here in the second period, and the bathtub's flowing one way. Matthews scores! Holy mackerel, what a shot! And the Leafs have scored 3 unanswered goals.
And that will do it. The Leafs with a 4-3 victory. The first time this year they've overcome a 2-goal deficit. The first time this year they have won a game in which they have trailed after the first period.
The Leafs are going to have to bounce back from some kind of adversity in the event that Morgan's not able to play for the foreseeable future. We saw a couple of defensemen in Gardiner and Hunwick pick up the slack here tonight.
I thought the 5 guys left in the hockey game banded together and did a terrific job here tonight.
Once Mo went out, that was kind of our game plan, is just to make simple plays, good passes, and let the forwards do most of the workload.
We got to manage this well. I don't know if he's out a week or 10 days or a month. I don't have a clue. I thought Gardiner and Zaitsev really were great tonight, stepped up, but I thought Honey had a solid game. Actually, all of them were pretty good.
A 2-goal lead, you're definitely not out of the game, and we knew that and responded well. It seemed like a lot of times it's been kind of going the other way when we have the leads, and it's good to tilt it the other way. We lived on the lake growing up. My dad made a rink, and he would spend at least an hour or 2 every day shoveling, zamboning the ice, and he'd bring the hose out from the basement with the heated water. And so I give a lot of credit to him. I mean, we were out there every single night in the wintertime. You never really stop when you're skating in pond hockey, a lot of circling and using your edges. I think that really helped me a lot, was just playing pond hockey, and you kind of gain your creativity that way. And I grew up playing forward my whole life, and After my junior year of high school, I went on a college visit to Mankato, and the coach there, Troy Judding, kind of suggested there's tons of forwards that can move the puck, but there's not too many defensemen. So after that, I switched, and kind of my career took off from there. Growing up, my mom would always say, "You're not going to be able to play hockey forever," and I said, "Yeah, I am."
We announced a trade today. We traded defenseman Francois Beauchemin. Coming back to the Leafs was Joffrey Lupul. Also in the deal is Jake Gardiner. Jake Gardiner was a first-round pick in Anaheim, again, one of my picks.
I think I was eating lunch with one of my buddies, and I had gotten Twitter just for a class. It was like com272 or something, so I had to make my Twitter handle jgardner272. I remember gaining like 2,000 followers within an hour and a half or something. That's kind of when I knew how big Toronto was. I was here for hockey when I was younger, but I didn't really know how much the Maple Leafs meant to the city, and that was the first kind of taste of what that was.
And the final seconds will tick off as the New York Rangers win this one by a score of 5-2.
We've been really hot lately, and it's probably time for a reality check, I guess, and just get back to work.
I don't think Rielly made us not compete hard enough or not take care of the puck or not stop on defense. We weren't mentally sharp, so we'll get that fixed tomorrow and get ready for Ottawa.
The Ottawa Senators make their first visit this season to Toronto as the clubs meet for the second time in a week.
You know, get second place in the Atlantic Division on the line here, and it doesn't get any bigger than this.
Gardiner hammers the puck in from center ice. Canby is there. Sharp angle shot, he scores!
Points goal is fourth of the season, scored by number 15, Matt Martin. Assisted by number 43, Nazem Kadri, and number 51, Jake Gardiner.
From Hoffman racing to the front of the net. The extra man, there's a shot by Hoffman as Ryan Dzingler came on. The on-foot up to Carlson. Hoffman, one-timer, blocked by Hunwick, and he scored! A deflection off Hunwick, who thought he blocked it, and the Senators have tied it up 2-2. This game will go to a shootout.
Now shooting for the Maple Leafs, number 16, Mitch Marner. Now shooting for Ottawa, number 10, Tom White.
That slowly, backhand deep score! Lifted it over the shoulder of Frederick Anderson, and Tom Hyatt has won the game. Oski with a little pass in front, and MacArthur with the quick shot had to go over top of the goal. Clever little play there. Back to the point, Gardner scores! Jake Gardner's first NHL goal!
My first year was kind of a run and gun, play offense, don't worry about too much about defense. And I think as my career has gone on, it's been, okay, defense first. You don't have to lead the rush, you can still chip in otherwise. They've made some really good changes here with the coaching staff, bringing Babs. And once he came in here, I started feeling more confident and kind of finding my way a bit more.
Did he show you any specific film, like when you're looking to model certain things after?
No, not any other player. It's just mostly just kind of picking apart my game.
Is that fun?
Yeah, it is. It's good. It's all positive. It's you know, when you know you're doing something wrong and you want to get better, he's always there to do that.
I just think he's a way better player than he was a year and a half ago, whatever it is. Generates offense for us, doesn't spend a whole lot of time in his own zone, and can play against good players, and he's getting better defensively every day, and we think he's an important part of our team.
Toronto 1-1-1 in this current homestand. You got the feeling after Saturday's game that real feeling that there were points left on the table.
I expect a big game out of them here tonight, and I'm not going to be surprised if they win by, I'm going to say 3 to 4 goals here tonight.
Trying to look for his man in front, he does! And a big save off Backlund by Anderson. Goes wide of the goal, near side, Brinson plays it into the slot. Now Sights up in with a shot, scores! A redirect right in front of the goal! Mitchell Marner has opened the scoring. Here's a chance for Kadri, and he scores! Nazem Kadri has his 100th goal! And the Leafs have a 2-on-1. Here's Hyman going to the net, he shoots right on, and he scores! Holy Mackinac, Zach Hyman! Short-handed, and it's 3-0 Toronto! Marner returns to Kadri. Kadri shot, scores!
The Leafs want this game to end right where it is. You play for your goalie.
Leafs win 4-0. Frederick Anderson with a 26-save shutout, his second of the year.
Anderson, first star, buddy. Matt, second star. Mitch, third star.
There's a lot of ups and downs, coaching changes. There's only a handful of us left from when I started out here, and the thing I think is most important is that the fans have kind of understood what we've been going through, and you know, it takes time, and hopefully now we've kind of turned that corner, and we're going up from now.
It's been amazing. The Maple Leafs organization and everyone involved in this has just been unbelievably great the whole week. And the dads are awesome. We've had a great time. And it is sort of like we're back on the road.